In the last episode, we visited Rome and learned how to cook pizza, went to the Vatican City and saw the Sistine Chapel, and in the evening we got drunk and got lost into the Roman subway. Those are all the stops. We have no idea where are we. In this episode, I will briefly tell you about packing and then we're gonna fly out to Paris. Alright, I'm still in Bulgaria, packing up my stuff with my mom to go to France, and yeah, I just wanted to show you something. Those are all of my long sleeve shirts that I left. If you remember my video before I started, I packed 7 long sleeve shirts. I have never used them, not even one time throughout the 3 months of trip that I have been doing. Even though I know I'm gonna need some long sleeve shirts, I have actually used only the 7th one. I'm gonna show you the 7th one. This one I bought is SPF 50. I bought it for the desert because I thought it's gonna be super sunny, which it was. And I used this one a few times. I have never used this, ever. Let's see how the winter month's gonna go, but I'm telling you, I can get away with having 2 instead of 6. So that's a little update of how things are going. 5 t-shirts, a little bit on the lower side. I would say maybe I need 7. Everything else seems fine. After arriving in Paris and getting in the hotel, me and my mom went to eat and I couldn't wait but try the French onion soup, which is actually called also French onion soup, even in France. Actually, it has nothing to do with the American soup. As you can tell, it is not swimming in cheese. It's a piece of bread. There's cheese, but it's not like nothing like the American version. So, by the way, when you dine in France, at least so far, with me and my mom's experience, is no one's in a rush for anything. You wait more than you actually eat. Like we waited, I don't know, 10-15 minutes for us to get our order, and then we waited like 10-15 minutes to pay. So expect that. Like people are not in a rush compared to the US, where you sit down, people come in, people come to check on you, people come give you the check, you know what I mean? So here is very, very slow. All right, we call it in for tonight. Next day I went to do some laundry, you know, the fun part of traveling. Well, good morning from Paris, France. First impression from France, somebody on the airport tried to lie to me that there's no Ubers, there's only taxi. Of course, taxi is more expensive. There are taxis on Charles de Gaulle, on floor number 3. To go from the airport to Paris downtown, to the Eiffel Tower, it's about 50-55 euros at the time of this recording, which is 2023 September. Before you actually get an Uber or a taxi, check out if you have the line right next to you. Like right next to where I'm staying, there's a, I mean, it's not a subway, it's the train that goes to a subway, I'm not sure. But apparently it is 16 euros to go from the airport. So when we're going back to the airport, we're not gonna pay 50 euros, we're gonna pay 32 because it's 16 euros per person to go from here to the airport. So rule number 6 in my book, I'm gonna list them somewhere, is check if you have transportation close by to where you at. Check if there's subway next to you, check if there's bus station next to you. Basically, check the transportation availabilities. Oh yeah, get your translators out because there's nothing in English. So there's no sign that is in English, everything's in French, which for a place that there's a bunch of tourists coming in, it's pretty stupid. Like the majority of the actual business and money coming in the economy supporting here is the tourists. But I don't understand why wouldn't you put everything in English, since most people, if not everybody in Europe knows English. Everything's in French. And no one understands French except the French. I don't get it. I mean, before I show you the best spots to take photo of the Eiffel Tower and take you along with me to the top of it, let me mention some other attractions you might want to visit. Champs-Élysées and Arc de Triomphe. Located in the heart of Paris, Champs-Élysées is considered one of the most beautiful avenues in the world and is lined with luxury shops, high-end restaurants and notable landmarks, such as the Arc de Triomphe, making it prime destination for shopping, sightseeing and experiencing Parisian culture. It's also famous for hosting major events like Tour de France Finish Line, and the aforementioned Arc de Triomphe is famous because it serves as a prominent symbol of French national identity, commemorating French military victories and honoring those who fought and died for France during the French Revolution and Napoleonic Wars. And it also makes up a very good picture for your Tinder profile or your Instagram. Next up is the Louvre Museum, which is famous for its world-renowned art collection, including the Mona Lisa, Venus de Milo, and Nike of Samothrace. The Louvre is also a famous historical landmark and one of the world's largest museums. We got lost a couple of times there, to be honest. Next is cruise on the River Seine. Not only you can have dinner on the cruise, but you can also take good photos of the Eiffel Tower, and it's one of the most popular tourist things to do. Next on my list is Notre-Dame, and while we were there, they were still fixing it from the big fire that happened a few years back. And of course, the Eiffel Tower. By the way, expect a lot of garbage. You know, it's Paris, but... It's Paris, but people are pigs everywhere around the world. Don't think that tourists are amazing here. They're equally bad. And as usual, you got the markets that are selling you everything. Everything's negotiable, guys. Don't forget, it's negotiable.
Find the ball again. Find the ball again, look the ball again. All the time ball, every time ball, find the ball, look the ball, find the ball, look the ball, get the ball. No picture, please, okay? My friend, I say no picture. Okay, no picture. Turn this. Okay, no picture.
Get the fuck out.
Well, don't picture. What the fuck?
I can do whatever I want.
No, if I don't
I
want
can do whatever I
I
want.
take this and I fly.
You want to try?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
No picture. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Alright, what are the best places to take a photo? One of them is right in front. Alright, so on this road, as you can tell, you can get a pretty good perspective. Second place that you can take a photo, a lot of people take it from right there. Don't do that. You can go all the way down the river, not all the way, but quite some down the river. There's no people. Like my mom tried to take a photo here yesterday. We waited for like 10 minutes because everyone's like thinking they're Instagram model. All the way down there, there's nobody. It's a clear view of the Eiffel Tower. Now we're going to the third and fourth place. One is right there. That's under renovation right now. And the final one is up there. There was also no people there. I don't know why. Once we started taking photos, everybody came. All right, you're gonna flip the camera upside down. You're gonna lower it down to the ground. And you got the perfect photo. So there's the spot, guys. If you get your subject here, there's a perfect view. As you can tell, there's like nobody here. It's like people don't know that spot. Ajde, zostavi mi model, ajde. All right, my mom's tired from climbing the stairs, but you position your subject, bam. And yeah, you got a perfect view. You can even go up here and take the park and the Eiffel Tower and your subject. Right now is not a perfect time because sun is right there. Come 6 p.m., 7 p.m. before sunset. And then in the evening we opted for a night tour of the Eiffel Tower. Keep in mind you can get plastic bottles but not glass and drink it up the tower. It is like an airport. You get your bags checked and you go through a metal detector. Then you get crammed with a bunch of strangers in an elevator, go to the top. But there is more top to the top that you can climb. And if you're rich, you can get 2 glasses of champagne and caviar for 65 euros. Well, this was it for Paris, France, and in the next episode we'll visit the famous Niagara Falls from the Canadian side, of course, because it's better. Don't hate me for saying that, but it's a public knowledge. It's you. Oh Lord.